Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. When I leaned into your energy for Libra season 2025, I got massive flip flops. It was very like, you're not by my side, to how does it feel to be the baddest? How does it feel to be with the baddest? How does it feel to be in the presence of the baddest? To like, hello, darkness, my old friend. And that makes sense with Saturn being in Pisces, going into Aries, that rebirth cusp, um, retrograding in Aries, going back now into Pisces again. So I know it keeps feeling like you're not moving forward, but I promise. I know we've been talking about this for a year. I promise it's coming, baby. I promise. I promise. You're just going to have to figure out who God is to you. You're going to have to start fully stepping into like the fullness of your fucking power. Go grab your shit. Get comfy. We got stuff to talk about. Come on. Yo, 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 what it do? What's up, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2025. Hydrate, light it if you need it. You probably do at this point. I do too, shit. Let's go ahead and clear out any funky ass energy. Welcome in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2025. Happy autumnal equinox. Welcome to motherfucking cuffing season. I know you guys are some variation of like vacillating. It's like 1 second everything sucks, the next thing everything's perfect, next thing it sucks again, next thing it's amazing. It's just like a lot. And I know we've been saying that for a minute, but the reset, you're in the midst of the reset. Like you're in, like, I just saw like you're getting rolled in the wave. You know what I mean? It's almost like there's this, like, and that makes sense, rolled in the wave with that Pisces, Saturn going back into Pisces, that full moon total lunar eclipse that we had in Pisces. It's just a lot. And it's okay if you feel like low key overwhelmed or underwhelmed. It's okay to just be whelmed, you know? Ah, goodness gracious. But you do have the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you're in familiar territory. You may be feeling like very stabilized or feeling very like you achieved something. I feel like with the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, you are in this, yeah, and then the Ace of Pentacles underneath that, damn, and then the Devil reverse. I'm giving you a little bit of the plunge, but it may be chaotic, but y'all are getting closer and closer to financial freedom. Y'all are getting closer and closer to just freedom, like your true definition of freedom. I feel like you're getting ready to experience. um there is this establishment, feeling established, feeling like yourself, the most like yourself you have in a while. Being on the top of your game professionally in some sort of arena. Maybe some of you are started something entrepreneurial and are getting more masterful in that, or whatever business. I feel like whatever it is you're pursuing or building or creating, you're getting more masterful on that. So I feel like you're seeing tangible results, but it's the spiritual and emotional sector that I feel like is going very back and forth. And so you know how to ride this wave. You know how to ride this roller coaster. You've been on this before. Ain't nothing new, ain't shit sweet, ain't nothing new. You can do this. The only difference is this time we're going to introspect. This time we're going inward. We're not seeking externally, we're not seeking answers externally. We're not seeking validation externally. This is about internal exploration. You understanding that the answers that you're seeking are already inside of you. The intimacy that you're craving, it's with yourself. It's with the God of your understanding. It's something that you reach inward for, not reach out for. Though a lot of you need to get better about reaching out. And so there's something there about like, hey, I want closeness. I want you here. I want to do this, and I want to be closer. I want whatever it is. Like if romantically, platonically, you may have to learn how to get better about reaching out and asking for help or asking for what it is that you want. So I would suggest that. Exactly. First card out is the Ace of Swords. So I feel like reach out, give your truth, speak your truth. There's some influx of information and influx of clarity. The crown that the divine is giving you, you are finally starting to wear. I feel like some of y'all are really fucking around starting to believe, Saturn going back into Pisces is like, yo, there's some stuff about your mental health and your beliefs, your mental health and your spiritual practices that have to be reviewed. We have to do this again. When are you going to wear this crown? And I feel like in Libra season, you may fuck around and like dare yourself to. And if you do, you reap the reward and you get the freedom that you seek. So it's worth just talking to fucking God about it. It's worth like going to therapy, or it's worth, whatever that first step is for you, it's worth pursuing it. Let yourself be curious. I feel like there's an influx of clarity, of truth coming in, powerful conversations coming in, some big aha moments coming in. There may be somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements coming in. This feels like somebody new. This could be also a powerful conversation that you're having with somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. Updates in legal situations that you guys are going through. I feel like good news coming in. I also feel like a powerful truth comes into you and puts you in a position to do something about it. Are you going to wield this sword? Oh, second card is the Page of Swords. So the divine is giving you new information and you got to speak the powerful truths. You have to talk about it. You have to act on your ideas. You have to do something. Action will be required in Libra season. And I think this is going to be a very profitable, very also like lucrative, a very influential season for you. It's like the divine handing you the sword and then you wielding the sword. I feel like you do something about the information that comes to you. This may be some shit that comes through the grapevine. This may be some divine aha moment. This could be an idea or an invention or something you've been thinking about, something you've been pontificating on. And it's time to do something about it. It's time, even if that doing something is research. Start doing the research. Start building the bones. The scaffolding of the thing needs to be built. Some of you may be studying a lot, or you need to be studying a lot. This is about information in action. In tarot, swords, the element of swords is air, and we are now in an air season. And so there is something here about thoughts, words, legalities, mindsets, the words you speak, what you listen to, the information that you take in. I feel like some of you may start listening to more podcasts, or maybe making a podcast, or there could just be something here where I feel like you thrive in this season because it's a very logic based season, and y'all are a chef's kiss when it comes to fucking logic. You guys are all data and deadlines, and I feel like this is a season where you really shine and thrive because you know how to move. I know what to do with this. I know what to do with this very rational, masculine, like go for it energy, make it happen energy. And I feel like whatever aha moments, whatever ideas come in, you need to act on it. You need to have the conversations. You need to say it. You don't have to talk. You're going to have to ask. You're going to have to talk. You're going to have to be willing to be confrontational. With the judgment at the center of the reading, I do feel like some of you are in legal situations. And I feel like the verdict comes in Libra season. I do feel like it's in your favor, or this is something happens legally, and I feel like it goes in your favor. Those of you who are waiting on news from about a legal situation, that news comes in Libra season. There may be somebody with Scorpio placements playing a big role, but with judgment being at the center of the reading, it's time to get off the fence. Some of you have a great idea. Some of you have a great plan. Some of you have something very important to say. Some of you are needing to wield this sword by way of severing ties with someone. This may look like you cutting ties with someone. And you may have to say it, and you may have to say it again. And it's almost like if you have to cut somebody off, I want you to approach it like you're firing an employee. Like, that's how this feels. Being very direct, being very matter of fact. You don't have to be a dick, but you do have to be direct. Some of you, that person claps back and you're going to have to say it again, or you have to say some shit with your chest. With judgment here, I feel like there's also some of you that are going to start stepping into your calling. Some of you have a calling on your life, a calling, like a purpose. Something spiritually is tugging on you. It's like, I can't stop thinking about doing this. I have to say this. I have to speak this truth. There is a rebirth. In the judgment card, the dead has come out of their casket and are coming back to life. That is the process of Saturn going from Pisces into Aries, back into Pisces. That is a rebirth, baby. And so you are in the midst of the rebirth. I remember you're getting rolled by the wave right now. And it just is like, I can't breathe. Oh my God, I'm in the wave. You know what I mean? You may not have been in a wave this big, but you've been rolled by a fucking wave before. You know what to do. You know how to remain calm. You know how to, hold on to your breath. You know what to look for. You know how to keep your eyes open. You know what I mean? You are familiar with like pulling yourself up to the top. There is this like pulling yourself up back into information, but also pulling yourself back up towards the ether, back up towards the divine, being willing to hear the trumpet of truth that's sounding in your life. For some of you, you've been ignoring something that needs to change, or you've been keeping very quiet. And I'm nervous that you're going to lash out and say some shit with your chest that you could have said at an inside voice level, and you could have said it way nicer. And so it's like, speak your truth now. Say what needs to be said now, so you don't lash out and end up like coming for somebody's neck when you didn't need to go that hard. There may be somebody with Scorpio placements bringing you the truth. With judgment here, I also feel like with Saturn going back into Pisces and and Pluto going direct in Aquarius, this is Pluto judgment. Like, the universe is trying to talk to you. They're trying to say stuff, but you are so busy. You are busying yourself. You're not taking enough time, like quality time in the spirit. Being quiet with yourself, being intentionally quiet with yourself, not quiet on the couch watching Netflix or Hulu or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between alone time and quality alone time. And I feel like it's time to improve the quality of your alone time so that you can really usher in this new version of you. So you can really usher in this rebirth that wants to come in. The divine is trying to tell you very specific things, giving you guidance for how to defend yourself, how to protect yourself, how to properly stand up for yourself. The divine is trying to give you insights on what healing modalities to dive into, what creative or spiritual ventures to take up on. I feel like there's some sort of like new hobby or new passion project. This could be a new boo. It could be a new relationship. This could be a new like child in your life. A very innocent kind of connection that's coming in. With the judgment and the 7 of Wands next to each other, though, I do feel like there is some kind of major confrontation or a blow up or something that you're heated about. It may involve somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, but definitely Scorpio. And with the judgment card coming out here at the center of the reading, I feel like Libra season wants you prepared for Scorpio season. And so it's like, let's start thinking about, talking about, pondering on our desires now. Let's get clear. Let's get the mind really clear so we can get really, really clear about what it is that we desire. So come Scorpio season, we're not fiddle farting around trying to figure out what it is we really want. In Scorpio season, while Mars is in Scorpio where he rules, you can dive full force. You can go full fucking 100 miles an hour, full speed ahead into your desires and to making sure your actions match your ambition. So something Libra season feels very important for you guys. And I also feel like the divine is trying to talk to you about the company that you keep. Either you're isolating too much, you're socializing too much, you're socializing with the wrong people, surrounding yourself with like people who aren't conducive to you getting higher or closer to your particular brand of success. There's something here that's shifting about your friend group. Some of you, it's like, yeah, you're around great people, but all y'all do is drink, or all y'all do is get fucked up. You're around like great people, but all y'all do is talk shit about other people. Or I love this connection. It's so much fun, but we don't, all we do is gossip. You know, there could just be something like that. That's just, you know, those are just examples. And I just feel like y'all are in the position to have to like defend yourselves in some sort of way. Hydrate, light it if you need it. Either way, the divine is trying to give you instructions. I feel like there's some kind of fucking reckoning on brewing inside of you guys. The revolution comes for you by way of you speaking your truth, opening your mouth, asking for what you need, but also giving your truth. The people who are opposing you from below. All you need to do is maintain the sword of truth in your hand. So operating in Libra season with a high level of integrity. Act right, do not lie, do right by people, do the right thing. That's how you get closer to your goals and your dreams. That's how you get the universe to respond to you differently. The universe responds to people who are impeccable with their fucking word in a way, way different manner than people who fucking lie and scheme and sugarcoat things. So it's really, really important for you to operate with a high level of honor and integrity in Libra season. You hear me? Okay. Um, them little white lies aren't necessary. Telling the truth is so much more fun. It's so much more wild. When you just like fuck around and realize like you are of no authority to me. I have no reason to fucking lie to you. Unless you're talking to like your boss or like HR or something, you know, that's different. But once you stop handing your power away and giving people the ability to make you want to like compartmentalize your truth, you're losing. Be bold. Let the plot twist how it's supposed to because you told the truth. All right. So standing up for yourself, standing up for other people, standing up for a new relationship. Some of you are having to defend. Okay, for some of you, this is very random and very specific. Some of you, you hear some shit through the grapevine about somebody new that you're talking to, or some new student or a new applicant, or there's somebody that you're interested in. It doesn't have to be romantically, it could be platonically, but I feel like it's a newer kind of connection. You don't know this person like fully, or you don't know this person very well, or things aren't super deep with this person yet. You may be hearing something through the grapevine, then the divine tells you something, you get some hunches about something, and then all of it, so your defenses go up, and then all of a sudden you're having to figure out if this is a lie or a truth about this person. I feel like the truth is being told. There may be an apology coming in. I feel like people opposing you, or people who previously opposed you or attacked you in some sort of way, there could be apologies coming in with the Page of Cups. Closer to Scorpio season, I do think some of you have a Scorpio coming into your life. Someone with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but I'm getting strong Scorpio for you guys. Um, and honey, let me tell you. Ooh, ooh, okay. Um, I hope everybody gets to experience a Scorpio that loves them. Ain't nothing like that. Um, some of you are entering new relationships, new friendships, new healing modalities, new creative endeavors, or spiritual endeavors. Go for it. It's a yes. Libra season is a time to like do new shit, try new things, interact with new kinds of people, put yourself out there. Be sure to check out that Libra season astrology video that has all the important astrological transit dates. And also, this is a juicy ass story here. So I'm excited to clarify all these cards over on Patreon and what we call the Patreon plunge, which is just the extended reading. We're going to go another, me and my ethical cult are going to go another 15 minutes, probably 15, 20 minutes sometimes, and clarify each of these cards. There's all kinds of astrological content, and there's a tier for daily readings as well. So check out Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. The links are in the description box below, so check that shit out. Come join, come join my friend groups. Like, this isn't a friend group, this is a cult. but an ethical one though. Because like I said, we're operating from the high level of integrity. I feel like there's powerful new truths, new things to study, new things to learn, new languages, new jargon, maybe. Um, I also feel like some of you may start coding. There could be something with like coding or technology or quantum coding. I just heard there's something AI. There's some of y'all are like just having like technological discoveries for yourself. Like, oh my God, there's an app for this. Oh my God, this software made this thing so much easier for me. Blah 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 blah. So befriend technology in Libra season, especially because Mercury is going to be in Libra as well. And Mercury is the planet that rules technology. And so, as well as Uranus. But there's something here. Oh my God, that Red Bull. I had a sip of a Red Bull, bitch, and that shit just started to hit. I don't know if you can see my shit, my legs are bouncing. But I was just like, ooh, I can feel it. Ah! Um, Things are on the up and up, slowly but surely. And y'all are ruled by a slow moving planet, and it's okay because once your soul acquires these lessons, it's in there. You don't have to relearn that lesson until it's like, well, once it's in there, it's in there. You know what I mean? And so this is a lot of talking. Some of you may have to be quite diplomatic. I feel like that's something that some of you need to work on. You're used to just being a straight shooter, but you need to work on tact and diplomacy. Because in Libra season, people are going to be way more agreeable. So you won't have to like go as hard in your asks, but I do feel like you need to fine tune your diplomacy skills. So, sorry, look at that. Anyway, I'm ready to clarify these cards. I love you. I'll see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Come on, let's get into it. This fucking remote. The betrayal.
For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.